Hi, I'm Jessica Bolding again. I just wanted to talk today about getting ready to do some sort of cleanse. In my classes, we talk about a 30-day commitment, challenge, experience. This 30 days can be anything that you really choose or want it to be. Some people want to just juice for 30 days. In fact, some people have juiced for 60 days. Some people don't want to juice at all. So then what is the cleanse about? It's about creating what I call a circle that you can live with. If you look at some of Sean Aker's work, he talks about the Zorro circle. So this is a way of looking at the Zorro circle, but in relationship to health. What we suggest overall is cleaning up, meaning don't eat anything out of a box or at a fast food. Have whole foods, and then ideally whole food plant-based. From there, you can narrow into a deeper and deeper circle of great health, where we can get down to some of the things I learned from Hippocrates Health Institute or the Living Light, or from Colin T. Campbell's courses. In the very core, it might just be a green juice fast. And maybe for you, going out into sugars or to coconut waters might feel like, I don't know, a cheat. So what I recommend is figuring out a circle that you can do, that you feel about 70% successful at. You could do that. You're pretty sure that you'd be about 70% successful at that circle. And I go through these and I change it each time. Sometimes it's adding in exercise. This time I'm going to be making sure that I chew my food very slowly, getting that amylase to work for me. I still get in a hurry and I chew my food too fast sometimes. So I'm going to chew my food more slowly during these 30 days, continue to do an hour of pretty vigorous exercise a day, and I'm probably going to fast 1 to 2 days a week. That's what I'm doing for my 30-day challenge this time. So think about it. Are you going to be doing the juicing and raw foods, or just juicing, or juicing, raw foods, and whole food plant-based? Find what you can live with. Create a circle around it, something you can be 70% successful at. And then create your plan around that. Then start looking at your shopping list, and then start looking at your lifestyle. Also during this time, I really recommend finding things that you really enjoy doing. Spend a little bit of time. This is really important, more important than you may think. Spend a little bit of time creating a list of things that you love to do, a fun list. Make that list so when you're feeling down or you're feeling like it's hard to go on, pick something from there and do it. For me, it might be going out in the garden, going for a walk, watching a TV show that isn't really that redeeming, something that you feel like is a luxury item to you. Get a massage, whatever you feel. But make sure you have that list. As well, try to create more space for yourself. When people are looking at taking something away, it's not the most natural circumstance for humans or animals. In research, they found that rats would know to turn a light on to get more food. But if the light was on and then went off, they never quite got the concept. It seems not just rats, but other creatures like us are used to adding things in, and it's hard to take the idea of subtracting it. So whatever you can do to look at this as a plus and add to your life makes it all the more successful. Because we know ourselves and all too many people who get ready to go on some sort of diet or cleanse or whatever it is, and they eat a ton, they eat all kinds of food they wouldn't even normally eat, and then they're starving when they normally wouldn't be starving. So what's going on in the brain? Take a little bit of time to look at this as a plus to your life, added value to your lifestyle. And hopefully this is really more of a lifestyle change. I know the more times I do this, the more I add things into my life. So you just feed this the raw food, then it was the juicing, and then it was other cleansing techniques, and saunas, and dry brushing. And now, for the last year or half year or so, I've gotten into a really good exercise program. Each time I'm adding something on, and I'm just taking a bite of what I can chew. I'm not being unrealistic. Lastly, I want to talk about visualization. Visualization, I think, is an awesome technique that has been used for people in extreme sports and athletic performance, as well as even to people in the sales industry, and I'm sure for a whole variety of musicians and other people. One thing I've learned over time is that it's good to think about and have that visualization of where you want to be. And sure, have lots of fun thinking and creating stories around where you want to be, just to elicit positive neurochemical hormones in your body to make you feel good. Your body doesn't always really understand the difference between what's actually happening and what you're thinking about. With that said, have fun with that, but with that said, again, look back at that circle. Look back at what you can 70% think is achievable. Sometimes when we idolize a visualization that is really far out of reach, it can actually have that backlash response. There'll be the comparison of, I didn't get there. How many times have I seen people who've lost 60 pounds or more, and then they get there, they've lost that weight, and they're not satisfied because they thought it was going to feel different, look different, and be different than what they envisioned. And maybe that vision was their visualization, and it's actually a distraction because they get discouraged and they don't feel happy with the amazing work they've already done. So just a few tips for you, and I look forward to talking to you another time. Thank you for watching me. Bye.